एजुकेशन का सबसे उज्जवल दिन, यहाँ हंसते खेलते बने फ्यूचर सुरक्षित। अल्फा के छाँव तले शिक्षा की लहर चले, कुछ कर दिखाने का सपना हर स्टूडेंट में पले। एजुकेशन का सबसे उज्जवल दिन,
अल्फा विद्या संकुल, जहां हर स्टूडेंट को मिले एक ब्राइट फ्यूचर।
Hello students, welcome back to the Alpha Vidhya Sankul online classes. Students, today's topic is concord. What is meant by concord? Concord means this. And the meaning is agreement. Okay? What is the meaning is? This meaning is what? Agreement. Okay, here I will give the title subject, verb, agreement. Okay. I think so. You never heard this topic. Most of the students. Might be you have heard, but most of the students, they don't know. It's very simple. Every day we use, when we write, when we speak, we use. But we don't know the topic. Subject verb agreement. And many times, without this knowledge, and simply we're writing and speaking and anything else, but many mistakes are very silly mistakes, very simple mistakes are found. That is why you cannot get good marks in the exam. You see in the examinations, in the examiner, and the teachers see in the grammar, they check all the things, they try to find out the minute mistakes. That is why. See here, this is called what? Subject verb agreement, then concord. And in English grammar, there is a rule, students. A verb must agree with its number and persons of the subject. Here it means that a verb must agree, they have to follow. If it is the subjects and the subjects a person, what kind of person? It is first person, second person, third person, we have learned. And this is number. How many numbers? Two numbers, singular or plural. According to that, we have to put. Okay, the first of all, we have to see the subject. For example, you see, ten boys playing. Student, here the answer option is M R. Then how many options? There are three options. Or among these three options, which one is? And you will say, sir, R. I know, you all know that. This is very, even the standard third and fourth student, they also know this. 10 boys are playing. Why we put R? But we don't know. Many students don't know. But if you know, then you are very good. But why I ask you this? Because R is the verb, is the helping verb. Okay, it is the main verb is here. The subject here, the subject is what? the subject is the plural. If the subject is the plural in form, and the auxiliary verbs will be plural. Okay, this is plural. Plural means, plural number means more than one. If I say 10, here is 10, more than one. If I say a boy, here, and here, student, here, what will be here? You will say, you know the answer. A boy is playing. Why this is comes here? Is comes here, why? Because the subject is singular, only one. A boy means one boy. That is why it is singular. Okay? And this is about what? I'm talking about a number. And let me give you about these persons. He. If I say, I very simple, is, am, are. And these are the what? Be verbs for the present tense. It is for present tense. Okay. I is a girl, I am a girl, I are. Which one? From your childhood, from the KG class, you have learned I am a girl. And you know that. For I is not suitable. For the I we have to use always time am. We cannot say I are, I is. Only I am. And this is according to the person. This is first person I. If this is, here you see, she have or has. Which one is right? She have a pen or she has a pen. We have to say she has a pen. Because this is the third person singular number. Third person singular number. That is why we use. It is have is for the plural. If we say they or any plural nouns. Plural nouns means boys, men, anything. Pens, schools, more than one. Then we have to say they have a pen. Or you can say they have many pens. But my question is that this is the subject, according to the subject and the number, the subject's number and a person, we need to change the verbs. So the rule is that a verb must agree with its number and persons of the subject, and that is, don't forget this. This is very important, students. Today I am going to give you the idea of the basic rules. And these are the basic rules we have to learn, students. This is, you may think that this is very simple. This is very easy topic. No. Everything is easy if you know. If you don't understand, then everything is difficult. Everything is difficult, those who don't know. If you know, then that is easy. See, the rule is, the first rule, the first basic rule is, we have to say singular subject takes singular verbs. Now I will give you the example. Boys were shouting. Students here. And if these boys, then if only boy, boy was, a boy was, okay, and then my book is on a table. Students, here was is for what? So where is for the, this is for what? Plural. Why this plural? Where? And was is for the singular. And plural subjects takes plural verbs. Okay, here let me revise you some the rules of this. Students, you know here singular and this is plural. Now here you students, the be verb, for the be verb am and is, and are is plural. Okay, and was is, it is for the past, and for the plural we say were. See, am is are. You have to understand this. And this is very important. Don't confuse yourselves. Here, see the my, if, this is singular. If the book, if we put s. Now from singular we put s. My books, then here we cannot, if you write here is, then your answer is wrong. Because this is what? It is what? Plural. And you know that the plural subject takes plural verbs. The plurals are or were. Okay, are is for the present tense and where is for the past tense. Here we have to write here, students, books are on a table. Okay, my books are on a table. Finish. And these are the singular subject takes the singular subjects take singular verbs, the plural subjects take plural verbs. The next rule is, this is the second rule. Now I'm going to tell you the second rule is persons. For the persons, I need to make a table here, students. I have to make a table here. Okay. Students, here, let me write here, this is the be verb. Be verb. Be verb. And have verb. They are what? Primary auxiliary, students. And do verb. Here. And the first one, what I want to write is first person. What? First person. Student, for the first person, you know, I. For the first person, I. be verb we can use here am. Okay, and for the past was. This is for the present, this is the past. Okay, you can say I have, and for the past tense I had. So then you can say I do, you can say do, and for the past you say did. Okay, and this person's we, this is first person, this is singular, this is what plural. For the we have to use what, students? Are and where. You can say we have, and past we had, same, there is no difference. And you can say we do, we did. This is the present past, and this two color is for the head verb, but the first one is present tense, it is the past tense, present tense, past tense. Now how can we use this sentence, students? How can we use this? And I'm talking, this is about the persons here. If we need, then I can say I here. I am a boy, you can say. Okay? And you can say also I was a boy. No problem. The sentence construction is correct. And if the plural comes, you can say we, and you cannot say we am, we was. Okay, that is why we, if you want to in the present, we are, and if you want to write in the past tense, you have to write what? We. You cannot say we was. Okay, we were boys, and this is the rules. You cannot say, see, I are, I were. You cannot say we am, we was, and these are the person's rules. Okay, and here I can say I have a pen. You can say it is present, it is past, I had a pen. Here, for the we, you can say we, what? We have a pen. We had a pen. We have a pen. We had a pen. And you can say I do my work. I do my work. You can say I did in past tense, I did my work. And we do my work. We did my work. So like this, these are the examples. Okay, Now let me come to the second person. For the second persons, here for the second person, the first is, so then the second person is only one, you. For the second persons is you. And singular and plural are same. For the you have to use are. And it is the past where. Don't say you was. If you say you was, then this is wrong. You never. There is no such sentence you was. There are for you only two options. You are. At what time we use are? It is a present tense are. It is a past tense where. Only two options. Don't confuse yourself. Okay. And for you, only two. Had. Past is what? Had. And here do. And this is what? Did. Okay. Now the example is, see, you are my chum. Means friend. Okay. Number here 2. You and past tense were my chum. And if we use this in here, you have this. You have a nice pen. Number 2, you and past had. You had a nice pen. Then for the do verb, you do. Second, you did. You do my work, you do your work, you did his work. Anyway, you can make longer sentences, no problem. Okay. Here, don't use you was. Okay. For the you, there are two options, are or were. And for the had verb, have and had. And for the do verb, do and did. And the above one is, this above is for all these above ones are present tense. For the present tense, and the below, were, had, did are for the past tense. Okay. And let me come to the third person. Let me come to third person, the plural. Okay. Third person. So let me take this third person, only one. They. Now you see they, for the day, only are. For the past, where. Have, same, had. do, and did. Students, you observe this, all these things. I think only this first person I is different. All are, where. You see, have had, do, did, do, did. All are same. Okay. They are, they were, they have, they had. But one, different things. This is third person, but this third person is different third person. What is the third person? Singular number. What third person? Singular number. This is if any she, or it is he, or it is it. Or it is singular noun. What? Singular nouns. And we have to use, this is totally different, students. You check it out. For them, for the be verb, we have to use what? Is. Okay. And for the past, we have to use was. She is, she was. He is, he was. It is, it was. Then, here is the, let me put star marks here. In place of have, we have used has. And same. Had is same. And there is not different. And here also I put here star marks. And we have to use does. Here, DOES, does, and did. Students, I put star marks this. You have to observe these things. Okay. She is or she was. Okay. And for the have verb, we have to use has. You cannot say have. All you know, have. Here, has. He has a pen. We have to write he has. This also does. You cannot say she do, he do. We have to say does. Now I'll give you examples here. I'll give you example here. See. If we want to, in the present, we say she is a teacher. Okay. And number two, we want to write in the past tense, then we have to use was. She was a teacher. Then, if we come this have has, number one, she, what will be here? Have is for day. And she, he, it. We have to use has. She has a nice bag. He has a nice bag. Students here, if you write have, then your answer is wrong. Okay. Always time, she, and if it is he also same. He has no pencil. And number three, for the third person, it. It has four legs. or any person, singular nouns. Now let us take any tiger. Suppose a tiger has, we cannot say, if you say a tiger have, then your answer is wrong, student. Here the rule is singular nouns, we have to put what? Has. A tiger has two eyes. Here, has. And the last one is this. And let me write here, this also. He, we cannot say he do or he does. And the answer is correct, this is wrong. He does my homework. If you say she does not know. Here, does. But for the past, we can use, students, we can use she, you can say had. And he also, we can say had. She had 5 books. She had no books. That is why, students, this is the basic rules number 2. This is the what? We have learned that it is the persons. According to the persons, we have to change according to the person, we have to change the verbs, the auxiliary verbs. Okay, the auxiliary verb means the helping verbs. The next point is, students, this is called the error of proximity. And it seems in a different way, but let's have a look, then you will see. This is the basic rule 3. This is basic rule 3. Now, let me write 2 sentences. The price of the apple. The price of the apples are very high. Students, here, can you find any error or mistake here? And this is the, the subject verb agreement. We'll avoid remember person of the subject. But here, the verb is here. Student, here is a mistake. Do you know what is the mistake? It's here. The price of the apples are very high. Most of the time we only look just nearby the verb, just near apples. Here apples, the word apples, what number is that? Plural. And we have learned that the plural verbs, plural subjects take plural verb. But here, students, this apple is not the subject. Okay, it seems to be subject. Really, the subject is here, the price. The price, here, the price of the apples is very high. We have to say like that. It seems that apples, we focus here. We don't focus this. And the real subject is here, price. The subject of the price of the apples are. Here, it is wrong, it should be what? Is. And why the question is that the subject price is singular. Okay, this is that, if it is that the price is, and are will come. If only this is only the price of the apples, and don't focus here, this is not the subject. Okay, this is not real subject, the subject is here. The price of the apples is very high, so the answer will be is. And here the members of my family. The members of my family here this is the question here. It will be is or are. Very simple. And see, many times we observe when we look at the nearest one, family. No, family is singular. Family is singular. But I told you, if you want to find out the real subjects, here you will find the word of, the of phrase. If you find the of phrase just before the of, that word is the real subject. Okay, see, the price of. Here is of, just before of, the price is come. Here is of, just before of, the members are come. So you know that here members, the members, what is this number, singular or plural? You know that the members here is s. This is plural. That is why the singular subject takes singular verb. The plural subject takes what? Plural verb. Now you know the members of my family are happy. Here is. You know, here is and here is are, because the subject is just before the of. Okay, the real subject is here. And this is, we call this, and this topic and these mistakes many times knowingly or unknowingly mostly. Okay, and this is called what? Error of, in English grammar it is called error of proximity. What? This is called what? Error of proximity. We have to see this. Many times, many students, it may be in higher standards, and they don't know this. The real subject is just before the of. So we have to, many times, if you have confused, if you are confusion in more, and then you have to find out the real subject, you have to see. Before the of, the real subject is there. Okay. And the next is rule number 4. This rule number 4 is, if we find you see two or more than nouns, more than 2 nouns, 2 nouns or pronouns joined by n. See, the conjunction n takes plural verbs. Here what is that? Now let me give you Ram and see Shyam. Student, here is or are friends. Students, you know that the rule is saying that if the words two or more than, okay, and it is connected with, joined with by and, then the subject will be plural. Plural means no are. Ram and Sam are friends. Okay, this is, don't forget like this. If you find pen and books, pens and books are found, like it here and. But students, there is another rule is there. If it is joined by n, but it takes it as a one unit. It is joined by n. The rule is that the extra exception is that joined by n, but what it takes, but it takes as a unit, okay, as a one unit, is a unit, or is one unit. You can say one unit. Then we have to take what? Take singular verbs, students. Now you see bread and butter. Students, are or is a good food. Here, student, is right. You know, bread and butter is not taken as different things. It is a one food. It is as a food. Okay, it's a lunch or dinner, or it may be breakfast. It is a food. Only a single food. Say, only one unit. That bread and butter are. R is more than one, so we don't take R here. Is the right. Okay? And number 2, time and tide. It is all saying. Time and tide waits for none. Here. Okay? Number 3 is here. The teacher and poet is or are dead. Here only one person, and he was a teacher also, a poet also. Then we have to use is, not are. And one more thing, students, I will give you one more. This is exceptions. The teacher and here this article the again, the poet. Then the teacher and the poet. It means two person. Here the teacher and the poet is only one. That is why we use is. Here the teacher and the poet. If the article the is put in front of this poet, then now we know that it has the sentence, the subject is two persons. The teacher is another person, the poet is another person. The teacher and the poet are and is dead. Then here are is right, is wrong. Okay. Now these are very important things. This is not at, I can say this is the part 1, students. Okay, subject verb agreement. I will continue in the next video. Okay, let me stop here for today. See you in the next video. Thank you all.